Okay, OBS wasn't unmuting myself, so great. Anyway, hello, whoever's here. I thought I read we were starting an hour from... I don't think so. I think I set it to noon. If I did, we're starting an hour early. Let's put it that way. Hello, Pine. Let's see. Well, that's why my keyboard's not working. I turned it off while I set it aside. That would help explain it. Hello, Jessica. All right. I guess we'll start a new campaign. Normal difficulty, sure. We have set you up with a campaign name to start with, but feel free to enter a new and exciting campaign. Okay, so Fleet's first KSP2 campaign. You're now proud owner of a space agency staffed by the best Kerbal astronauts on this side of Kerbin. I mean, I'm not sure how much that's saying, but it's currently named Kerbal Space Agency, but feel free to come up with something more stellar. I mean, I guess that's fine. So apparently we can't customize flags yet. That's an interesting one. Someone pointed out this one. I like that flag. And also from what I've seen, people suggested for the best looking rockets that your primary color actually be your accent. So I'm gonna try that. First time user experience? Yeah, probably. Considering, I mean, I know how to play Kerbal, but there are probably going to be differences. Alright. Also, my GPU has been at basically over 90% since I started the game, even on the main menu. So, clearly, clearly the amount of optimization that has gone on in this game so far is basically zero. So, we'll see how that goes. It's at 85% right now. Hey, it basically dropped to 0 on the loading screen.
Space Program. Leaping forward.
Doesn't look like there's a way to increase volume during a scene. I turned down volume to like 35%, so if it needs to be louder, let me know. I have a 3070 Ti, so it's not exactly a weak one. Their stuff obviously just eats whatever it can take at the moment.
The only copy of the orientation film. Hold on! Slides, somewhere. Welcome to your first day running the Kerbal Space Program. This campus hosts the greatest ever gathering of astronomers, astronauts, and engineers. After years of focused effort, this collection of geniuses has created several very impressive buildings. We believe we have all the necessary pieces to take our first steps off the ground. The best way to advance our technologies further is to get up there and learn by doing. All we need now is somebody to show us how to put all these parts together. Well, we also need somebody to help us out with the flying. We need a lot of help, actually. That's why you're here. My name is Paige, by the way. If you need any hints, feel free to visit me over at the training center. Everything in there is well padded, so...
So we have an
it's
astronaut
perfect
complex
to get up and
there.
running. Welcome aboard.
But from what I've seen, we can't access it yet. We have R&D that we can't access, obviously, because we don't have science yet. So the training center is where... I almost feel like I could have the sound increase for myself, much less other people. Oh. Our engineers have created a training program. Yeah. I was kind of hoping that this might be where Kerbal stuff happens, since we didn't have access to... Oh. So one of the first things I noticed, even in some of the training videos, or not training videos, but videos I've seen of other people play, is that we kind of have a location thing here at the top, and this seems like it shows up most of the time. So we're... And you can tell that it's kind of set up for Interstellar eventually, because we're in the Kerbal system on Kerbin at the KSC at the training center. Doesn't look like we can really click these, but it tells us where we are at least. So I'm assuming that that will, you know, change. Can we... Settings. I think I'm gonna try bumping this up to like 60% and see how that goes. So, okay. So yeah, we have Launchpad 1, 2, 3, 4, Runway 1 and 2. Okay. So this is interesting. So you can like save a ship and then go to wherever you want to launch it and then select the ship. Well, that's an interesting way of doing it. I mean, I'm assuming you can select where you want it to go straight from the VAB, but if you built stuff ahead. Of course, we have the tracking station. This is a map view, which shows you the position and flight paths of every vehicle, object, and celestial body, no matter how far it is away from home. Yeah, space trash. Feel free to zoom in and out to get a better look at things. Double-click to focus on any object. Holding middle mouse down will allow you to freely move the camera. Reset the camera with home. Now, is there a home button or just home on the keyboard? I guess I'll find out. If you select a point at a vehicle's trajectory, you can place a maneuver plan at that location. This lets you predict the outcome of a future maneuver and tells you when and how to perform it. Okay. If you're curious about maneuvers, the training center teaches you how to create and execute them. If you want to change focus to a new vehicle, object, or celestial body, you can do that in the tracking station. Okay. So it says if we click mouse button, we can sort of... It doesn't give me very much leeway, but we can. And if we want to reset it, clicking home, okay, on the keyboard does it. So I guess this is KSC. Ooh. Moon. Mun. Whatever. Kerbals, actually its official name now. Oh, the star, you mean? I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I don't know how much this information necessarily helps, but it's interesting anyway. Geothermal activity low. Now, that could be, like, interesting in the future. Of course, we now have these little spheres which kind of show their sphere of influence, which is pretty cool. I like how it looks... I mean, people keep being like... I mean, maybe they're talking about the craft, but I've heard, like, some people complain, being like, it doesn't look any better than modded KSP1. And I'm like, I don't know what mods you use, but it definitely looks better than KSP, even modded. At least to me. Min-miss. So maybe it's because they're all on the dark side. There's one, there's another. Oh, maybe not. But I was about to say, are there fewer flats on min-miss than there were before? It seems like there are. I mean, those are obviously still primary to land just because they're flat. But looks like they might have made min-miss a little bit more lumpy, which is fine with me, I guess. No object so iconic. Only the coolest beings revolve around it. This enormous glowing orb of plasma is 100 times larger than Kerbin, and its mass creates the gravitational well which houses its 7 planets and their respective moons. Despite its memorizing aura, Kerbal Space Program's legal welfare team would like to take this moment to remind you, do not stare at the sun! Wait. Where is it? Whoa! There. Now, does the solar system have a sphere of influence? I don't obviously see one. I don't know why we're stuck on Kerbin here. There we are. Ooh, royals. That's pretty cool. Now, I get why Kerbin's first. I guess these are in order of distance from Kerbin? Oh, Eve. Oh, that looks awesome. Now, apparently, there's a mountain. On one of the interviews, I think it was Matt Lowndes. Whoa. Said something about when he was interviewing the devs. They were saying there's some mountain that is actually tall enough that it just barely peeks out above the cloud layer on Eve. And that sounds pretty awesome. I have no idea where it is. And hopefully there's a decent flat spot. I gotta imagine that they made some flat spot on it for people to be able to land and build stuff, or else what's the point? But I'm sure that's going to be a prime destination. Not only because it looks good, but because that obviously is going to make returning from Eve a lot easier than it would be if you're at sea level. Yeah, Crater Lake. I'm assuming Gilly is Gilly. Yeah. As potato as ever. Although, that's an interesting feature on it. Some white over here as well. So there's some interesting places, even on like a lump as boring as Gilly, to maybe poke at eventually here. Moho, of course. Okay. Oh, it was inside Moho. Got it. I guess I was just zoomed in so far that it doesn't adjust the zoom when you change planets. Have people checked to see if the Moho is Mo hole is still a thing. I see something there, but it looks more like a mountain than a hole. Like some pretty looking, interesting craters there to perhaps land at. Gilly looks more like an asteroid now. I mean, that's basically what it's supposed to be. Duna. Ooh, and we even... Ike is like, hey! Oh, Duna looks so good. All these planets look just great. I mean, they obviously haven't shirked on how good things look. They just need to work on... So, one interesting thing, I just looked over at my task manager. In the map here, my GPU is only running at like 25%, which, I mean, isn't nothing, but it's not the near 100% I was on, like, the main menu. Oh, hi, Tannerin. Then, of course, Ike. Ooh. Some interesting volcanic mountains here. I don't remember if Ike had those before, but it certainly has them now. I'm going to zoom kind of out because next is the big boy. I still wasn't zoomed. Well, I guess I was zoomed out enough. Now this kind of was sort of a Jewel look like with Eve, I think, and some of the mods, but it still looks cool. Kind of gets pixelated when you zoom in close enough. I don't know if that changes if you actually fly to it or not. But now, why is it in this order, I wonder? The moons. Is that just how close Tylo, Lathe? Well, I would say it's their distance to us now. Unless Kerbin is like over here in relation. Just trying to figure out how Val is the farthest one away. Oh, can you actually land on Jewel right now? That's funny. Oh, I completely forgot about Dress. Sorry, Dress. I heard that you can phase through you. Oh, Tylo looks like the mean bitch that it is. The WoW face of Lathe must be on the dark side right now. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. So, is this, like, supposed to be kind of a sign, like, because they're all tidally... At least the closest three moons are tidally locked, right? So, is this supposed to be, like, a sign that, the side towards Jewel has been kind of protected and pristine, and the backside is getting hammered? How it looks like. I mean, so did the devs apparently, just like the entire community has since it was. Yeah, I remember seeing this huge crater on Bop. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, I was gonna look at Dress next. Now that I remembered it. Pole is As ugly as ever. But it's an adorable ugly, I guess. Alright. I don't think Dress has any moons, right? Yeah. Now, I had already known that the rings were just holograms, they said. But, I guess Dress used to have a moon. That's probably what this is, And of course, Elu. You know, who cares about Elu? I think I've landed on Elu, like, once. Of course, I've only landed on, like, the moons of Jewel once as well. So, you know. I might have sent a probe to Jewel. I might have sent, like, or to Elo. I might have sent, like, 2 missions to Elo ever. Interesting indentations here. Wonder how landable they are. Alright. Whoops. Wouldn't have tried to make his very first space mission return mission to him. Of course he would. Welcome to the Vehicle Assembly Building, or VAB. This is where you assemble vehicles to take you wherever you want to go. Part picker. Add it to your favorites. That's an interesting... That's actually useful. Because there are definitely parts that I like to reuse over and over. Oh yeah, the several assemblies at one time is going to be awesome, especially for like Apollo-style landers or multi-part missions. The assembly marked with a green icon is your launch assembly. It's what goes out the door when you select launch. Okay. Okay, yeah, and here's where you can select where it's going to. Okay. Okay. Oh god. The little added SRPs. Use the engineer's report to see how your... Oh, I can't move this. To see how your vehicle will perform. It'll give you useful stats and a list of potential problems. Okay, so we have TWR, mass, dry mass, parts, height, width, length. Okay. Okay. I like how they've made these, like, movable like this. Thrust to weight ratio over 1, which means the rocket will actually leave the launch pad. Yeah, I've had some issues with paying attention to that at times. Trip planner. Use it to plot a destination and ensure your vehicle has the ability to get there. Alright. Kerbin to Bop, yeah. So, like to the moon. Oh, one-way trip and round trip. Okay. So I remember seeing this before. I think they could make a little bit clearer here exactly what's going on. Like two Kerbin low orbit, 2 moon intercept, 2 moon low orbit, 2 moon surface. You know, that kind of makes sense. But then it's like moon surface, moon low orbit. You know, like, I don't think it's... I mean, I know what this is talking about. But, like, if you're brand new to this might confuse you, like, well, I'm not landing on the moon surface twice. But obviously, this is supposed to be from the moon surface to moon low orbit, from moon low orbit to, in this case, exiting Moon's sphere of influence. And then from that, to low Kerbal orbit. Now, of course, most of the time you're not even going to be using this delta V from low Kerbal orbit, because you're going to be parachuting. You're going to be entering the atmosphere and parachuting in. Although, I guess this would be useful if you are planning on stopping. But it could be useful to kind of have a kind of a thing here to be like, no, I don't, like an optional thing here, especially if you're planning on litho braking or entering with a parachute or something, so that I don't have to sit here and be like, okay, 10,240 minus 3,400 is 6,800-ish delta V, I think. You know, just make it a little bit easier. All right, what's next? Let's ready to fly. Select the launch button. Yep. As long as your vehicle fits completely within the VAB, it will be moved out to your chosen launch location. So I noticed, I can't remember if it was you or someone else who had posted that someone had found a error, craft too big error in the files. I don't think you had gotten it in the game, but that someone had found it in the files. And that must be what this is about, that if it doesn't fit in the VAB, then it'll be like, nope. Which is going to make some of these things that people want to make, because a lot of times before, people made these ridiculous things that, like, clipped out of the VAB and stuff, and I wonder if they're not going to be able to do that. Training Center teaches everything from basic rocket construction to orbital mechanics. Okay, what are these? Okay, so parts manager, right? Oh, action group manager? Okay. So reserved. So I wonder what these are all linked to. Like the custom ones are 1 through 10, I'm assuming. Like I'm guessing GL. I don't know what like an RCS action group would do. Like B, a board's usually backspace, right? Solar panels could be interesting. Radiator panels. Kerbal manager. We might have a blonde Kerbal here for PG. Now, does this mean that we can move Kerbals between locations? I wonder exactly what that entails. Because presumably, I wouldn't think you'd be able to say, have a space station orbiting Kerbin and just be like, oh, transfer Kerbals. Someone in EJ's Discord hit the limit and got the error in game. Interesting. Alright, so we have, I'm assuming, probably save. Load? Yeah. And something. That's what I was thinking. It's probably once they add more launch sites. Who's pinging me in Discord? Send me the flag you want in game. Size is going to be 512 by 320. I can adjust if need. Oh, Mark is messaging me about doing flags in game. I wouldn't be surprised if people figured out how to do that fairly quickly. Yeah, I had heard that they were going to have at least 4 approximately equidistant around Kerbin at the equator as part of the multiplayer thing. So I guess all the small ones here are marked as favorites. Whoops. Oh. Can we unmark these as favorites? Oh, wait. Oh, it's middle mouse? Ah. Alright. Well, as I said before, the first thing we obviously need to do is build an ICBM to blow up. Or at least to hit the VAB. Well, that's interesting. If I close tabs in one category and go to the next one, it opens those tabs. It doesn't, it's not smart enough to be like, oh, you want tab 1 under command to be closed, you know, but tab 2 under fuel tanks to be closed. It's just like tab 1 is closed regardless of which one you click on. All right, so this is, I'm assuming, like a medium. I think this was a medium. Yes. All right, so Methalox, right? Okay, so it looks like, is this a, looks like, yeah, okay. So that's good to know. So if we want to go from like a medium to a large size tank, it's under the bigger size. I guess that makes sense. Now, is this a plane? That's a plane. No. Okay. So then we could do like that. Okay, so extra large looks like it's the biggest we can go. Monopropellant, xenon, hydrogen. These are huge. Fuel lines, of course. Oh. We have extra large tanks, but no extra large engines. Interesting. Can you scale tanks? Not that I can tell. Like, you mean size? I don't see anything in the parts manager about that. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I wonder why we have extra large tanks but not extra large engines yet. Oh no, I don't have enough TWR. How dare they? Is there any way to have like an engine plate or something? Engine mount. Except there's only like... It's only like one place to put an engine here. Well, okay, we can kind of... Can we do this? Sort of. Sort of. Oh, add thuds. I hadn't even thought about that. This? Thuds. Why is that? Why did that drop my TWR? What? Okay, TWR is 0. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, 825, yes. What? Oh, because they're not in the same stage. There. There. That's still not enough. Whoops. Still not enough. There we go. Barely. Stabilizers. No. Can we get this a little bit more? Is there a way to... Okay. That turns off snap. Because that's what I was wanting. Okay, I mean, those wings are not exactly... All right. Workspace. What's the workspace file name, I wonder? Huh. Is that... I don't know. No parachute. We're not going to need parachutes. Although... I might want to put a... medium. Okay. Small works. As long as it doesn't increase our thrust to... Decrease our thrust to weight ratio. Overwrite, yes. Oh, Kerbal Manager. Right. Let's since some of our bottom, are we getting new Kerbals to replace them? Interesting. Actually, might want these. Can we get them without them, like... Oh, I see what's going on. There. There's the VAB. So... which way do I need to turn this, I wonder? Can't remember which way I was originally looking. Okay, that's presumably east. Or maybe that's east. So that's okay, south? Okay. Ah! What the hell? Are you ready to fly? Here's a few pointers. This element of your flight cluster contains all your flight controls information. Yep. You can speed up or pause time. You can still move your camera and interact with part functions when you're paused. Staging stack. Alright. What? I clicked out of the game. Alright. It's practically hovering off the launch pad. Ooh. It's turning on its own. No, no, other way, other way, other way. Yes. Yes! Yes! If you have a Logitech keyboard, apparently it does a countdown on it with the back. Oh, really? Well, I don't have... I mean, I have a Logitech, but I don't think I have backplates on it. 39, basically 40 seconds. 241 meters. Highest speed over land. 0 meters per second. 9, wait. Surely it's more than 9 meters away. 1.3 G. I think that missile... No, it's a perfect flight! What are you talking about? Hey, procrastination panda. Oh. Perfect first flight. Alright, now I have to figure out what I want to do for real now. Probably just get into orbit. Is this like new? I don't know. So, okay, so we have a regular landing can, which I'm assuming is one person. I'm assuming that's one person. Does it say how many are on it? Oh, 3-seat command. Oh, yeah. Single seat lander can, single seat command pod, 3-seat command pod, 2-seat lander can, cupola, 5-seat command pod, 4-seat lander can. Okay. Actually, a 4-seat lander can would have been really useful. Actually, I still haven't finished. I still haven't finished recording the Tuna stuff for KSP1. I probably should do that before I decide that I don't want to play KSP1 anymore. But a 4-seat lander can would have been really useful when building that stuff. Because I'm basically having to use a 4-seat command pod for our Duna lander. Alright. Parachutes and quality of life. Okay, thank you. So I'm assuming... Oh, that's a side one. Oh. I guess this takes an extra small. So what's this? Huh. How is it... Okay, how is this different from... Is this like a drogue? Oh, it's a drogue. Okay. Okay, so these are drogues. Okay. Interesting. Ah. Now, do we have RCS? Now, people said that these ships may need stabilizers on them. So I'm going to add one just in case. I love that we have a large one. Light strip. Interesting. Ooh, a large ladder? Sounds like something that we could have used in KSP1. Communication. I don't know if... Well, okay. Actually, I think communications are... Because there's a setting... There is a setting to... make it to where whether probes need communication connection to operate or not. I think by default it's turned off. But I did notice that there is a setting for it. I don't know... It doesn't look like there's anything about power. Long duration radio isotope thermoelectric generator. I don't know how you're ever going to launch that, but sure. So we do have heat shields, even though thermal is not in this yet. I mean, obviously it must be close if we have heat shields as a part. Wheels. Yeah, the large... Oh my god! Remember when we had to test this in space for a contract in KSP1? That was fun. Fairings. Cargo bays. I'm sure eventually I'll play with that. Crew cabins. Trusses could be interesting. Holy crap. Couplers, that's what I'm looking for here. Actually, that's probably the order I should have them in. Making sure that this is the round tank and not a kind of TBD. Whoops. So there are no small... Like, I noticed that these... Like, we have plain parts here. And it would be nice if it was a bit clearer that some of these were plain parts. But it doesn't look like we have any small plain parts. Whoops. Okay, now I'm wondering, how does this stuff work? Orbital engine. Hybrid engine. Oh, that's the Rapier. Sustainer engine. So what's... Launcher engine. Sustainer engine. So I wonder what... the difference between orbital and sustainer is supposed to be. Like, this says Methalox rocket engine when it probably should say launcher Methalox engine, just to be consistent. Sustainer, launcher. So I wonder if, like, a sustainer engine's supposed to be, like, a second stage? Where's... Okay, this says 667. Can we see... It'd be kind of nice to see it here. And of course, the other question is this in atmosphere or is this in vacuum? Something isn't quite right. Now, it's interesting, like, there isn't a Kerbin to Kerbin that I see here. Like, if I just wanted to get into orbit, it's making me select a 2. Which seems... Oh, there is a Kerbin here. Except now it doesn't give me anything. That actually doesn't really help. See, my expectation was Kerbin to Kerbin would be like, give me Delta V information, get into orbit. Alright. Coupling. That's what I want. Wait. I'm assuming that... Okay, yeah. So this is still, thrust vectoring or not. Okay, this doesn't give me enough delta V quite yet. But I have plenty of TWR to play with. Almost. That should be good enough, I think. Eh. All right. Let's see if we can get into orbit. So... Up, down, north, south, prograde, retrograde. Okay. Stability on, okay. Maneuver, target, anti-target. Okay. Okay, reaction control. All right. I don't know what the number here stands for. Oh, probably number of stages? I just answered my own question, I think. You keep wanting to look at the top. It's not there anymore. I feel like it's not getting as high as I'm used to. I like how the roar is kind of getting softer as we get up. Create maneuver plan. Okay. So does this point us to where we need to burn? Hopefully. Looks it. Okay. Next question is... Okay. Start burn on T minus... Okay. Required delta V, 461. Okay. I just wanted to see where the information for the burn was. Now, am I on 1? Yeah, I'm on 1X. Okay. Oh, I wonder if that's supposed to be a reminder that you're about to burn here. And we didn't even have space junk, default name too. Oh, I'm in Fly Space 1. Fly Safe 1. I didn't rename my ship. Oh, look at that. Well, I'm not getting anything on my end. As far as stream stuff. Apparently, Chris is back. There's the moon. Oh, you've added a maneuver plan. Yeah. Orbital transfers. I know how they work. Crew light enabled. Yeah, can we see in? Some of these we can see in. Oh, it's the Kerbal. Okay, you can't really see in the window, but you can kind of see inside. Sure. This is probably realistic, but it's almost too bright. Oh wait, I can mouse out of the game? Okay, well that's different. I wasn't able to do that before. Except, it still minimizes when I click out of it. I wonder if there's a way to just be like, kill time warp. Without going down to 0 all the time. Retrograde. Don't stare at the sun. Oh, okay, that got rid of the maneuver node. Builds the first Kerbal in space. How do we change this to... Ah. Now, is there gonna be things here which, like, warn whether when it's safe or unsafe to, pull my chute, I wonder? This thing is so cramped that you can't even see the Kerbal. You just see, like, the back of their helmet. Oh yeah, now I am getting some yellows and reds. I don't even think we get the re-entry effects, do we? Like the coloring even. So... Now is this... Okay, this does have a ground and sea level thing as well. That's good to know. Oh, it changed this automatically to ground? Or that was... Oh, that was ground camera. Okay. Are we landing over the desert here? Sure looks like we might be. Is there a GeForce thing anywhere? This is vertical speed. This is atmosphere. Compass. Non-stageable resources. Okay, so electric charge, monopropellant. Parts manager. Flight report. Okay. Flight in progress. Kerbal manager action. Ooh, so does this mean we can update? Ah! We can update action groups in flight. Nice. Resource manager. So I assume that's, like, generally. GeForce indicators in the top right next to Bill's portrait. Oh, okay. This. Got it. Boop. When you successfully landed or splashed down, you can recover your vessel here. Where's here? When you recover your vessel, your vehicle will be recycled and your crew return to KSC for their next mission. Okay. Okay, we have other things here. Brakes, lights, gear. Oh, solar. So I wonder if that must be the where the solar action group is recover. Okay. Yay! Mission time, 36 minutes. Or 36... Wait. That must be 36, like, in-game minutes. Ground distance. Ground distance covered must be, like, actual on the ground. 253 Gs. That seems That seems not right. I'm just gonna put it out there. Oh, wait. Oh, it did recover it. I guess. Okay. Oh, it's night. Like, why is it so dark? Now, can we, sort of zoom in and out? The nice thing about how this works is, like, if I wanted to do like a say Gemini 6 and 7 type mission, I could roll those ships out to different launch pads. And basically just launch them one after the other. I mean, I could do that anyway. I mean, I guess my mind is still on using Construction Manager in that mod in Kerbal 1, because, you know, here it doesn't really matter. You could just build, launch, and then build, launch, and it doesn't, you know, time doesn't matter. All right. Wow, we've had 2 launches and 2 successful missions. We have bombed the VAB, and we have gone into orbit. And maybe it's time to do something. Yeah, I know they're mainly for multiplayer. I was just thinking, I mean, if someone does make a mod for this, like the construction time, or if they add that functionality into the game somehow, I'm more likely it would probably be a mod again. I would think. That could make something like, you know, multiple launch pads easier. I think you can make multiple launch pads in Kerbal construction time. But, do you think it would be possible to send up 2 rockets at the same time, for example, to create a large station? I mean, with multiplayer, certainly. I mean, it'd be harder to coordinate that in single player, I think. But, I mean, multiplayer, yeah, definitely, I think. Well, do we want to do... do we want to do a moon mission? See if we can land on the moon? That means we'll need a docking port here. And we'll need radial chutes. Well, yeah, I mean, they were playing all day yesterday, so I'm not surprised that they've done a lot of stuff. I mean, I know that we don't need the heat shields, but I'm gonna be, just out of good practice, it is unusual hysterical deadpan. Yeah, I'd imagine. Okay. Oh, okay, we do get this sometimes. It looks, maybe? Okay, so we are getting a little bit of a fairing here. I guess that's fine. Now this is where the trip planner could come in interesting. Instead of trying to look up my Delta V map, So normally we would have basically a stage or stages to get us into orbit. And then we would have a stage to get us into the moon intercept. So the thing I have to remember is that we're going to need Delta V to push this from the moon back to Kerbin, but we're also going to need, well, actually, no, that would be part of the moon intercept, wouldn't it? So we probably only need, like, wow. In theory, like 560 Delta V, but we would probably want more than that. They've been playing on my Discord. Let's see. Solid fuel. Where's my... Here we go. Gotta have the launch escape system. Okay. So this is a medium tank, right? So, like, that is way more Delta V than we need. Like, I mean, that's still way more Delta V than we need, but I'm not sure we're going to get any smaller than that. Now we need a lander. And now we can build the landers side by side and we don't have to do any fucking maneuvering with roots or whatever. I'm so happy. Now, okay, so we can switch which one's Delta V's. Okay, cool. I mean, Monev kind of used to have his own YouTube channel, although I don't think he really posts anything to it anymore. Okay. So we need like 1500 or such Delta V here, probably. Yeah, I think we're gonna have plenty here. We're gonna need... Whoa. Oh shit. Not Control Z. Not Control Z. Control... Nope. Shift X. I don't have to worry about science or anything like that, so... Legs. See, this is where, eventually, these favorite... Where are legs? Where's ground? Coupling, structures, payloads. I mean, ground, okay. Looks probably good. I'm assuming ladders are in utility. But do we want to add... I guess we could see how the normal SAS works here. Oh, lights. Lights could be good. Nope. Don't need 4 ladders. That looks good. Whoops. Okay, no. It's not what I want. Ground. Oh, they're nicknamed Wombats! That's funny. People outside of my XCOM 2 roleplay stuff probably have no idea why I'm laughing about that. Now this doesn't have the windows you can see through yet. I mean, 2800, I mean, it's pretty good, I guess. Whoops. I probably should put struts on here. Struts are probably under structural. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, that should be fine, I think. This should actually be first. Yes. Actually, these should be on the same one. Okay. Move that up there. These should not be the same. Why are these being treated the same? Okay, there we go. This should be down like here. This should be up here. Yes, okay. Okay. Coupling. Fairings. Where's fairings? Nose cones. Intakes. Wing stabilizer control. Where's fairings? They under structural? Engine mount. Truss. Tube? What has tubes? Payloads? Fairing. I have seen some people have issues with this. Although I had literally no problem. Well, it's still a little bit open here, isn't it? Whoop. Oh, here. Still had literally no problem with it. So either there was a phantom patch that downloaded overnight that I didn't notice, or I don't know why people are having problems with fairings. Because that worked pretty flawlessly. Alright. So this is going to need... Go away, parts manager. Can I see how much this stage has? Like, okay, 1561. About 3,500? I mean, that's probably more than enough, right? I mean, if we're getting to... Yeah. We only need like 1,000 or something. That's probably good enough. This will need to be low, but probably still above this. The problems happen when you get onto the launch pad. Okay, well, we'll see, I guess. So now we need to build our actual launch thing. Yeah, I think that's right. Okay. Whoa. So I guess this is probably where we start. Is there a way to see this separated by stage? It would be really useful to see Delta V by stage here. I don't know if that's... Huh. So with 3193, I guess this is where we have a sustainer engine. So that's like 2400 Delta V-ish. And I guess Yeah, it's still kind of weird how we don't have a very large engine. Is this clipping through the bottom, or did it automatically bump us up? We still need a bit more TWR here. Do we have Cepatrons? That's a good question. We do. Whoa. On, thank you. That. Because they're not going the right way. We're starting to get a little bit of lag in here. Wait. Why? Oh, because it's... Okay, got it. Okay. Let's check staging here. So here, this. These are going together with this. Then we're gonna have this. You know what I forgot? Solar panels. Oh, were they automatically added? Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Okay. This is clearly my most ambitious ship so far. We shall see. we shall see. We shall see. Now, it says thrust to weight is 0, which doesn't seem right because this is the first stage. Well, we'll see. I don't know why it says 0 TWR. Okay, let's, yeah. We might want to put some struts on those. Well, I'm not staging anything, though. I mean, I'm staging the boosters. These are the first stage. So I don't know why it's not saying anything about TWR. It didn't blow up on the launch. Yeah. Small victories. Oh, Lord. No. Can we undo that, please? Thanks. Oh, okay, good. At first I thought it removed the booster. Struts especially seem to be making this lag. Which is probably why everyone's strutted to hell ships are super laggy. Or maybe it's just once I get a ship this big, it's like, no. Alright. I mean, it will probably run. I don't know how well it will run. I mean, we're about to see how well this rocket runs on a 3070 Ti, so I wonder if I should put clamps on this. Just to be safe. Okay, now it is saying that the TWR is fine. Whatever. Nothing like a night launch here. Awesome. Oh, I didn't put lights on the lander. Oh, well, that's fine. Okay. I like how SAS is on by default. Oh, we need more Kerbals. Bob's the only one on this thing. It'd be hard to land on the moon with one Kerbal. I mean, we could, but... Oh, yeah. Okay, well, she was in the lander, I guess. We haven't really got any... You know what? You're coming just because I want to see if you're an actual blonde. Alright. Third time's a charm, hopefully. Thoughts on the game so far? I mean, it's behaved well so far for me. We'll see if that changes now that I'm launching a fairly sizable ship. But, both launches I've done so far have gone fine. I mean, I've noticed that the, I've noticed that my GPU usage has been pretty high. But, although it's actually only 40% right now. Oh, hi, Deadpan. Hinlow. Alright. I don't know. I had them in here. They're down here for some reason. My mission clock seems to be running at, like, actual... Oh, God. Oh, no. No, no. 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 Abort. All right. We can't go off SRBs. Oh, we're back on. Everything's all right. Oh, you know what I forgot? I didn't put winglets on this goddamn thing. That's what the problem is. I forgot to set up my abort staging. Can I... okay. Crashing trajectory. Yeah, I know. Where? Okay. I don't know why the camera has gone completely berserk, but okay. They're all in the capsule. I don't know why the... You said fins? Oh, I missed that. Does changing the camera help? No, I don't know what. I don't know what the camera... Okay, this is the first actual real bug that I've really seen. The camera's gone berserk. I still see them down there. There's the parachutes, even though I can't zoom in or anything, apparently. Looks like 3 of the 4 are deployed at least. Yeah, we're going down at 8.6. Well, there are only 3 on this. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. All that staging made the camera go berserk. I mean, we are still following the capsule. It's just... I don't know. That was strange. Oh, and now we're... Okay. Whoa. Oh. Okay. So what were we on there? Because it's like whatever it considered to be the craft. It like didn't consider the capsule to be the craft. Yeah, I think that's what happened. I'm trying to see if the capsule is still somewhere. Yeah, that was interesting. Well, okay. I mean, I kind of staged everything in rapid succession, so it obviously got confused with something. Oh, can I go into map view and see? Maybe. I don't see. I don't, whoops. Like, I don't see any ships. Colonies, as if, we can build any yet. But, yeah, I don't know. I think, I don't know what happened there. All right. The craft may have become the lander can. Maybe. Okay, let's put fins on this thing. Not on that. Thank you. Wish there was a better way of kind of moving things up or down. All right. Let's try that again. Hopefully with 100% less flipping. I love the triumphant music whenever you launch. You know what I wonder it could have been? Why it did that? Because when I was building the lander can, I switched it over to the launch vehicle, I guess you could say. So I could see the Delta V on it. And then I just attached it to the ship. So I'm wondering if that's why it might be treating that as the primary. Getting some weird twisting here. Sound. Well, I don't know what sounds that is. Whoa. Is this just because we're still somewhat low in the atmosphere that we're getting kind of tossed around here? We're actually not gaining altitude very much anymore. We're... It's going to be an interesting launch. To say the least. We're at least getting out into space now. Okay, here we go. This needs to be next. Can I not double click on Kerbin and... All right. Put on my solar panels. Whoa. Did not mean to do that. I may just drop the stage now. So does that mean this mission's gonna report as failed if... Well, I guess I just won't crash the lander is what I'll do to make sure. Normally I might crash the lander, but I'm like, well, if that's considered the core part of the mission, then maybe I don't want to do that. What? What? What were the wombats again? Oh, the landing legs, weren't they? Or were they? So I pressed F5. Let's see if F9 does anything. Okay. So is this before or after I made the maneuver node? Looks like before. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna F5 again. I'm actually going to... Where's this fairing? So I'd like to blow the fairing. We haven't even blown this yet. Okay, there's the fairing. That was weird, but it worked, I guess. Is there a control from here button? That's a good question. Control from here. It doesn't like check or anything, which is kind of weird, but there is a button for it. Okay, I'm gonna F5 again. I'm wondering if, because you said there were issues with fairings, I'm wondering if coming out of time warp with the fairing blew up my craft. Or I wasn't even in time. I think I was still in time warp. Okay, no exploding crap. Oh! I spoke too soon. So even removing the fairing screwed up that. So I guess I'll just wait the 3 minutes out then. So, for the next 3 minutes, I know what I can do for the next 3 minutes. I can finish eating goddamn lunch because I was scooping it as fast as I could while my opening music was going. And I didn't get it done. So with the time warp and fairing, it doesn't appear like it matters if the fairing is on the ship. It's the fairing part. Unfortunately, that part is fairly high up on this ship. Shovel the rest of lunch into my mouth. It's like here, I think. So it's even above the transfer stage, which could be potentially annoying because that means we might have to just sit here and wait for... I mean, my stack is lean enough to where I probably could get away without the fairing, but that means relaunching. But that still might take less time than... Am I pointing the right way for... I mean, I've set it to maneuver, so... Oh. Oh, right. Wait. Okay, never mind. Okay. I'm gonna F5 there. So I'm just gonna do like just a quick time warp. Okay. Huh. I'm kind of tempting fate here, but I'm trying to see... Like, now it's not doing... Now it's not exploding. Not that I'm complaining. But, So I don't know what combination of issues were making my ship spontaneously explode before. I wish double-clicking on the planet would center it like before. Nope. Well, that must be giving me an impact because I'm getting an entrance but not an exit. How do I... Oh, focus. Yeah, and of course we don't have the trajectory here, which... a little bug, but one can deal with it, I guess. So does doing tilde... Nope, that does not put us back on our own craft. Default name 5. Destroy! Yeah, let's not do that. I saw what that does. Whoa! Why is the icons... Why are the icons so big? Is it possible to manually trigger the fairings out of sequence? If so, maybe that could help. Well, that's kind of... Well, I mean, I moved it to the bottom of the sequence and then triggered them. What's this little exclamation point? Is that where we're supposed to be burning? Is that an exclamation point? It looks like a warning symbol. That's a good question. I'm pressing them. I'm not switching between anything, although nothing may be close enough. Ah! Maybe it was trying to move while... Because I was also trying to get my ship pointed towards the maneuver node. Maybe that's what was doing it? Let's do F5 and find out. Well, the ship hasn't exploded yet. They do? Okay, that's good. I figured there would have to be a way to flip between ships. Alright, well, since it seems to be behaving at the moment... Is this like a warp 2 maneuver? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. That's potentially good to know. Ship hasn't blown up. It's a good sign. Oh, okay, here's where it says. I was expecting this number to be going down, but okay. It's this little bar that I need to pay attention to. Got it. Or the burn timer. You know, either way. Although this seems to be going down a lot. Oh, that's staging timeline? What? Okay. Maybe it'll time out right here. 4, 3, 2, 1, boop. Nice. Oh, wait. What's going on there? Is this... I don't know what this is saying. I'm gonna F5 again. Now, do we have any sort of thing that could tell us how long it is until this happens? That's what I was thinking, Pine. Maneuvers just do that? Alright. When you do maneuvers, they have a stroke. Got it. I'm actually... I actually have an impact in the moon right now, it looks like. Right now, so it's interesting. Like, if I'm on the main menu or at the KSC, the GPU is like at 90%. Right now, it's at 30%. So, seems like when it's on the ships seem a lot more optimized than at least these ship parts seem a lot more optimized than I probably need to actually turn the engine on. Okay, there. That's how we can focus. All right. We probably will want to fix this orbit. Once we get it, but F5 once again. Now, is that the moon or is that Kerbin? I'm not sure. Oh, there. That must be Kerbin because that's the moon. Okay, I F5'd, so let's warp to maneuver, I guess. Ah, go away! Like, accidentally click apart, and it's like... Hey, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That didn't really do. Wait. What the hell's happening here? We are not. We're not pointed the way we should be pointing. So we have like a really low, yeah. All right, let's can we see how high this PE is? Yeah, the way it was tumbling was kind of weird. Oh. There's all the Kerbals inside! Hi, Kerbals! Hovering over works-ish? Oh, I see. Sort of. Well, it shows what my current one is. It doesn't really show what my projected one is, though. I mean, I'll just burn until I get up to however high I want it to get, basically. Yeah, these reaction wheels are pretty slow. I never put out my solar panels. Is that what was causing it to blow up? My solar panels? Never know. Alright, let's work to this burn. Hope my ship doesn't blow up. Okay, that's good. F5. Part in a what? It said something about part ineffective, but I didn't see what it said. Is that because we went into the dark so the solar panels aren't working anymore? It's gonna be annoying if it gives an alert every time that happens, because that's gonna happen potentially a lot. Yeah, you can see us starting to tumble here a little bit. I'm not sure why that's the case. All right. Alright. If we need to fix the, or AP and whatever after that, then fine. But SAS is on. It's like this engine doesn't burn straight or something. I don't know. Or it's on not straight, or there's something throwing off the balance. I don't know. F5. Ah! 2, 1. Yeah, see? It's really... It doesn't like... It's like immediately veering off. Can I turn off... Wonder if I can turn off the gimbal for this engine. If that would help at all. Maybe? still trying to veer off. Well, maybe what I should do... Yeah, it's really trying to veer off to the side. There's something definitely wonky with this engine. Oh Lord. We're crashing. Well, okay. It's not doing us very much good. Alright, now. I've heard things about docking ports. So... I don't know why we're spinning. So I don't see anything up here about, like, undocking here. So I guess we're gonna have to blow this whenever we get stable. Okay. F5. Okay. Oh, you know what? I didn't bring RCS! Whoa, what the hell happened? Oh, I switched vessels. Come on. Why are you not... Okay, this is acting really weird now. What the hell? Like, I can't point it... I can't point it down. It definitely seems to be centered around the landing pod. Probably. God damn it. Well, what the hell? Wait, what? What do you mean my vehicle's out of fuel? Oh, that was him. Okay, Jeb. Oh, Jeb's already in the lander. Wait, what? Wait, do I have 4 Kerbals? Oh no! How did I get 4 Kerbals? Well, guess what? Someone's getting left behind. That's kind of weird. Like, it's trying. There's like something that's preventing it from turning that way. Like, even if I'm telling it to turn that way, it's like not doing it. Really. I mean, maybe sort of, kind of. Shouldn't I be able to, like, target this? That's weird. Well, okay, let's try to land. And then we'll see what we can do. I think something's broken. I think something's broken. So I was reading something about how some people were having problems with docking ports. And this could very well be something related to that. Yeah, because I'm not able to really do anything here. Like, the ship doesn't do anything. Once I decouple this. Like, again, like, okay, SAS is not on. There's allegedly a Kerbal in here. But if you turn, like, nav ball doesn't do anything. Nothing. Like, there's no staging for this engine. Although you can still activate it, allegedly. You can still burn it. It does change my orbit. But, yeah. What? What is that? Is that other piece that we... I don't know. This is the first time we've really had... I'm trying to see if we can recover from this bug, but I'm not sure we can. I mean, it clearly recognizes, like, that there are parts here. Oh, maybe. Oh, no. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, we're getting, like, our orbit's changing and stuff, too, from this, too. Oh, boy. What do you mean made a new save and reloaded? Like exited to the main oh! It stopped spinning. What happens if we time warp? It didn't blow up. What happens if we go to the tracking center and come back? That's very, very descriptive. Default name 10. Oh, it's not even letting us focus it. Oh wait, never mind. Controls while I want. Yeah, it's still wiggling. Definitely still wiggling. Not pressing any of these buttons doesn't do anything anymore. What happens if we... Oh yeah, it doesn't even like seem to recognize that this docking port's even a thing anymore. Well, maybe it does. Oh boy. Okay. So what happens if we quit the main menu? Sure, save and exit, why not? Can you EVA? I don't know. Sure. Oh. Oh, no. Here we go again. At least the nav ball's moving this time. Whee! Oh God. Oh. It'd be great to know why it's doing this. Yeah! Oh, yeah. At least we know Kerbals have good grip. What am I doing? My ship is breakdancing. Because I had Apollo style and I separated the two parts. And the lander started doing the... Try to land! Wow! I can't even point the ship. Oh, you're telling them what I was trying to do. Got it. Oh, now something lost control because of something or other. I can't even get back into the ship now. Come on, Tars. Yeah. Woo! Come back, ship. Nerf! Zamir, the docking port on, not straight. Ah, no, I clicked out of the game. Your vehicle's out of fuel. Sure, whatever. Oh my god. All right, Jeb, can you land on the moon using your EVA pack? And if not, what happens? I don't even have, it doesn't even look like my nav ball's moving. Oh, here I can. Oh, hi, Ace. Well, that was exciting. Rip. So if I go to the tracking station, so this is the one that was flying really destroy. So now the question is, can we even get this thing to where we can get back? What? Are we going around this way? What way are we going around? Okay, we are going around the wrong way. Okay. Come on. Ugh. It'd be really nice. Oh, 375, okay. What? $47. Oh. It's not what I wanted. Oh, 113. Sure. Let's see if this thing will actually even let me. Because both of these ships are kind of borked. The camera is kind of clunky. Time Warp hasn't felt too bad. Other than some of the bugs we've had. Like, there was a thing where my ship was blowing up every now and then coming out of Time Warp. But we seem to have gotten past that. Oh, shit. What? Killing the engine isn't doing anything. Oh my god, this vessel is cursed. I mean, I felt like the Time Warp... The only thing I might say about the Time Warp... And maybe there's a button for it and I just don't know. Is... a button to go straight to 1. Because a lot of times if I'm trying to slow down Time Warp quickly, I overshoot it and go to paused. Maybe, Pine. I don't know. Like, my nav ball's stuck. It's not moving anywhere. Oh, maybe it is now. Like, trying to kill the engine does not... Well, I guess lowering it does it. But, like, hitting X does not kill it anymore. Like, the gimbal is not doing a damn thing here. Oh, now it did it. Well, this ship has... This ship, I don't know what happened with that ship, but it got borked in a lot of ways. I'm not entirely sure. What happened? Doing the docking port like this seems to maybe be bad. I wonder... like, what happens if we would do something like this? Well, we don't know what... because, I mean, I've seen people use docking ports fine. But there's obviously something about them... which is, which is causing problems. How long have I been going? Oh, 3 hours. I might call it a stream then. I mean, I think the ship works well. It's just that when we got to the point of needing to dock these together and having the docking ports and whatnot, it's something obviously... something did not like something. But, maybe that's where we'll leave off for today. I'm trying to think of, like... so what were the bugs that we had? We had the fairing, we had the exploding bug, which we were assuming was the fairing, but I mean, maybe it wasn't. It could have been a docking port as well. But we were able to get past that somehow. I can't remember what all we did. But eventually we found a way to not have that happen. But that docking port thing, yeah. That... well, I mean, if you think about it, attaching a docking port to a coupler like that is kind of weird anyway. I mean, it's kind of janky that that works in KSP1. So, I mean, maybe it has something to do with that, with the fact that you're basically attaching a docking port to air. Maybe that's... it technically works, but not really. Maybe the physics engine is like, yeah, this doesn't actually work. But I don't know. Anyway, that's the wrong one. That's also the wrong one. Oh, did I? There we go. So I think I'll quit for today. See ya, Ace. And I mean, I'm sure I'll play with this, you know, a bit off stream. If I can figure out some of this stuff, maybe I'll stream again next weekend, or if they put out a patch which fixes some of this stuff. Yeah. Pango more like. But yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching. And I'll probably see you again at some point. I'll probably stream again at some point, but I'll see when that is. Anyway, ciao.